Hey everybody, it's Stacy from Reviews by Stacy, bringing you the scoop on offerings in the internet marketing and entrepreneurial space. Now today we're going to talk about something just a little different. We're going to switch gears just a little bit. And we're going to take a look at the Amazon Kindle Publishing Made Easy program. Now, Pierluigi says that this is a new system that he uses and can teach you how to create a book, an ebook on Kindle, and make huge profits. Now, some of you may or may not know this about me. I actually am an author. I publish under a couple different pen names in the romance genre and also in the sci-fi epic fantasy genre. So when I saw this program, I was really curious, I have to admit, and I wanted to take a look, really jump into the nuts and bolts of it and see if I thought, as someone who's been through the process, a few times now, if I thought this would be a good fit and a good recommendation for first-time self-publishing authors or someone who is really interested in getting into the Kindle business and making money writing ebooks. Now, I have to say, this is a good starting point. This is a really good jumping off point for anybody who has any interest in the Kindle, market. It really takes you through a lot of the information that many of the other programs out there right now don't, which is what really had me sold on this one for first-time writers. And let me just kind of go down here. This is the page he has set up for it. It was just released today, by the way, September 13th. So this is new on the market as of today, and I was able to get me a little sneak peek of it. It's really nice. But I want to take you through here real quick. So he has a bunch of modules in the course here, and module 1 kind of takes you through talking about Kindle, why Kindle, the different types of publishing within the Kindle space, why you should do self-publishing over traditional publishing and that sort of thing. Then he starts getting into the real meat of it. This talks about, he goes into showing you how to create really compelling titles, some free tools that you can use to really kind of get your creative brain thinking, to come up with those titles, because the title is key. It really is a huge deal when it comes to Kindle publishing. And I'm glad that he tackles that first. Then he goes into talking about, creating a compelling book cover. You would actually be surprised how many bad book covers there are in the Kindle marketplace. And as an author, I can tell you that the book covers matter. They really do. And we have that old saying, don't judge a book by its cover, but the fact is we all do it. I mean, if you're looking at two books that are pretty much similar or almost the same on Amazon, the main difference you're going to be looking at there to choose which one you're going to go with is the cover. And hands down, you're always going to pick the cover that is more professional, that speaks to you, that is neater, and doesn't look like it was just kind of thrown together. So covers really do matter. Then he goes into, jumping right into, here's how you do it. Here's how you make your files. Here's how you convert them. Here's how you make sure they convert correctly so that your formatting isn't all wonky and crazy, which does happen. Sometimes if you're formatting, when you convert the file, sometimes the formatting can go a little askew, and it kind of looks like your manuscript went through a blender by the time it's done. So he walks you through how to avoid that, which is an excellent point, especially for first-time writers. He talks about the ISBNs, pen names, how to use them, and even goes into talking about the Author Central pages on Amazon, which is a really nice touch there. Now, he does go into, on a smaller scale, he does go into marketing your ebook. And again, as an author, I can tell you, you're not just a writer, you're not just an author, you are your own marketing team. In this day and age of self-publishing, you are your own marketing team. Unless you have friends or family or have a good enough budget to hire people to do it, marketing is a big part of this, because you can put your book out there, but if you haven't marketed it and you don't have a good game plan on how you're going to get your book out to people as far as them knowing about it and get it promoted to different places and on a wide scale, no one's going to know about it, so no one's going to buy it. So I'm really glad he touched on the marketing aspects here, because there is a lot involved in marketing your books. And then he goes into talking about how to maximize your profits from your books, the best price points to sell at, which is a big deal in Kindle as well. He goes into how to, grow and scale your income at that point, and how after you learn how to grow and scale it, you actually can make a living off of your Kindle ebook. And you're going to continue writing more ebooks, so that it only grows, it compounds upon each other. So he touches on all these really important points of becoming a Kindle self-published author, which is really nice. That's why I recommend it to any first-time Kindle writer who is really interested in getting into that market. This is a great jumping off point and will cover a lot of the information that you need. So, and on top of that, he also does have some fast action bonuses here. Like I said, this was just launched today on September 13th. So I do recommend, if you're going to do this, get in quickly. Do this today if at all possible. He goes in, he gives you some worksheets so that you can make sure you're covering all your bases, that you're getting everything done, you're not missing any steps. He talks about how to, leverage Kindle and keeping track of everything once you really kind of get your Kindle empire up and running, as he calls it. And he goes in and uses process maps so that he can get a big overview of the entire process. Because making sure you're not missing any of the steps, making sure that everything is as polished and professional as possible before you publish is a huge deal. It really is. So this is definitely a jumping off point, a great starting point for anybody who's new to the Kindle space who wants to get involved in that. And additionally, he does have the 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee, which makes this a really nice offering. Now, what's really nice on top of that is that today, because, he just launched it today, and I'm not sure how long he's going to keep this up. So you want to get in on this today if at all possible. It's only $16.95. Which is a crazy low price for this. I wouldn't even consider teaching the amount of information that he's included here for $16.95 myself. So yeah, this is a great price for anybody who's looking to get into the Kindle space and to kind of learn the ins and outs of it to get started. This is a phenomenal program. You should definitely go pick this up. So that is that. And again, like I said, I would definitely go get in on this today, because I am not sure how long that price is going to remain, or even how long he's going to be keeping this open. So my recommendation, definitely a thumbs up. If you're wanting to get into the Kindle space, go check this one out. And until next time.